Welcome back, everyone. Today we're reading Hungry Faith Interpreter because, well, I find them funny and their lore is really interesting. So, let's go. I tried eating Unyielding Silence, but, tasted like nothing. Then I realized nothing was there. 0 out of 10. Still hungry. Trying to eat Unyielding Silence blog, part 2. It disappeared when it touched the blender. My blender is gone? Unyielding Silence, what'd you do? Oh, yeah, a blender's loud. You can't use that on silence. Capri Sun flavored, but passed out quickly after the first bite. I forgot that my introduction to this verse was me attempting to drug Sable with a Capri Sun. It feels so long ago now. 9 out of 10, electric flavor. 7 out of 10 breakfast because I couldn't find berries, so, yeah, the bark was a little sharp. Burger. May I have a knife? I very much hunger for the feeling of creating a meat in general. I have been eating tree bark and need a knife to attempt to get sap. I do not have a knife. I can learn to make knife. It cannot be hard. Stick and stone. I have pointy. Good work. I may not be able to use it as a knife, but it looks yummy. Band name Cake? Never contained cake in an album. What did they mean by this? Cake. Wrong. It's a pig. Pork chops. You are living my dream if you eat this. They do look really good. Did you have a house before, or have you always been homeless? I had my old house's support beams, and it collapsed on top of me. I don't remember much before that. Can I have some trout? Just a little hungry. Please don't eat the trout. Fine. All Sire needs to kill me is a bacon whopper, Arby's, curly fries, and any milkshake, and I'm diving in no matter what. Hey, can I live in your attic? If you have one, I promise I won't eat the roof tiles. Translation. Bro, we're in a forest. I'm homeless. Aw, man. I miss Twisted. Twisted was fun. Both in and out of character, I miss him. I hope they're doing alright out there. Hot dog! Pretty good, yeah. Everyone keeps trying to tell me Costco brand is the best. I just think they're all lying to me because I've had Costco hot dogs and I've had other brands, so I think Costco only wins like 10% of the time, and I will stand by this. You know what? Fair. Costco hot dogs are kind of overrated, and I know at least one person wants to kill me for saying that. See? Someone gets it. I hope all my moods know I psychoanalyze you from time to time if I see you enough. Like, I don't even go out my way to do it, I just see a thing and go, well, that could mean nothing. And I'm also either cross-referencing your type style /5 with the box I've put you in mentally, or you are the basis for that box. And I do it entirely affectionately. Don't expect me to have an actual explanation on hand for my mental categorization of you, though. It's 99% vibes. Is this what you meant when you say of the personality flavor of an asexual? Maybe. Wait a minute, I'm one of your moots. And you know a lot about me. If you're watching this, tell me what I am. I want to know, what box did you put me in? Okay, yay! What flavor am I? Good question. Can I get a flavor? Hey, hungry? Okay, so I'm getting the flavor of chewing on charging cables as you're charging your phone with slight hints of watermelon. Wait, is that for me or Moth? You! Yeah, Moth is just cotton balls and like key lime. I asked Center, they gave me good question. So what flavor am I? A mix of old yarn and brass. Oh, and yeah, cotton candy. What flavor do you believe I could be? French vanilla, but like with blue or red food coloring. I can't tell. Have you tried barrels of green goo? No, but they seem like they might taste lime. Wrong. Aw, man. I really want something that costs like $3.99 at a McDonald's if I'm lucky and the machine isn't broken. Possibly live in your attic so I'm not homeless? I don't have an attic. Can I your basement? Okay, I don't want to be mean, but I'm not looking for roommates, okay? Do you know anyone who would let me live completely separate from them in their house then? No, I'm sorry. If needed, I may be able to temporarily house you two, but I may need a bit to reorganize. Any place is better than in a tree. I'm the embodiment of every kid from middle school who would eat a bug for a penny. If someone could mix a moth, a carpenter bee, a cicada, and a small tarantula, you'd have an accurate representation of my soul. I just want to be held in chitter as I eat old paper. I should probably point out right now, T-Girl Tamagotchi, she changed her URL and profile pic, but is just Sapphic Dice still. And she is as delightful as ever. I love paper. What's your favorite paper to eat? I like those brown paper towels that every classroom I've been in has. Okay, but have you ever had like the sticky notes that come in every school supplies kit? Both good picks. Personally, I'm really into just regular line paper. I find it's a very convenient snack. I know, basic, but it's pretty good. Graph paper is also pretty good, but you can't have that one as often. Crude oil could replace caffeine. I know this because it's caffeine for cars. Yes, we need to test it. Crude oil cold brew. The flavor. Trademark. Okay, but crude oil hot cocoa sounds fire right now. Gonna play Don't Mind at Night for my school Friday. Wait, hold on. On what instrument? Is it just you or like a whole club? I have so many questions. Club sandwich. Piano. Just me and my friend. Club sandwich. Oh, yeah. Also, good luck. Thank you. I practiced like 4 times, so I'll definitely need the luck. Make sure all of them know. Don't mind at night. What does plutonium taste like? Plutonium has a very candy-like taste. It's very sour, though not overly so, and is equally sweet. Nobody can stop me. I have been out of the loop for a while now, and I feel so much has changed. I'll probably need to restart my research again. Why, hello there, friend I have not met yet. Would you like to join me in devouring this piece of bark? Don't believe I'm capable of consumption. I mean, you probably shouldn't eat this thing to be fair, but still you are a new friend and you can't stop me. I'm asking people who I think will leave me alone, so can I live in your attic? I won't consume the roof or anything. I don't have an attic, but I guess you can sleep on the couch. A couch? Thank you so much, kind sir. Yay! You don't have to sleep in a tree anymore. Yippee! Aggressively eats allergy medication because of the season. Please consume antihistamine in a reasonable quantity. Okay. Can I still consume a bottle of vitamins? It may depend on the vitamin, but most should not have any serious adverse effects. Yay! Eats the entire bottle of kids' vitamins, including the plastic bottle they came in. Okay. To the deep fryer with you. Nuh-uh. Uno reverse. Uno reverse. Wait, if you both have Uno reverse cards, then that means it must go to me. Wait, where the frick did it go? It gets out in deep fryer. Fried chicken. Screams out suffering, pain, and seed oils. Well, now I feel bad. Helps you out. Well, now I feel bad as well. Are you still hungry? Here, pocket crustacean. Eats crustacean. Could have used some butter. Snickers. Even better, eats it in the plastic wrap. Chocolate. I feel like I'm a random animal being fed, and it's amazing. God, hungry is living my dream right now. What's your favorite way to prepare food? I love frying it. I once nearly burned down the building trying to cook spaghetti, so I'm not allowed to cook anymore. See, I would offer to cook for you, but I refuse to get the ingredients or go to wherever you currently are. I don't want to go to the Torment Nexus. Lame. It's not even that bad in the Torment Nexus. Yeah, but I can't eat so many of the foods I like because there are no ingredients. Wait, how on earth did you even get there? The humble grocery driver. See, the issue here is the fact that 50% of this is just way too sweet. So, like, if I had to water the crab, I could do that, but it would taste a little weird without butter or anything else. You would think sloth would be the common sin of the depressed, but when you have no will, when everything feels crushing and hollow, sometimes all you can do is move. Go through the motions, even if it slowly wears you down and breaks you apart. For rest is for those who feel they have earned, or can even afford it. I will point out, when you are really struggling, it is an accomplishment to even get out of bed. And that is not sloth. That is quite the opposite. Even if it looks like you aren't achieving as much. Sometimes I remember some sins were just excuses to judge people for either healing, doing something that gave them joy, or just valuing yourself. How's sleeping on Ocean's couch? Not too bad. It's much softer than the leaves, plus I get an excuse to cook food randomly as a thank you to them. That's it. Takes out 50 old candy cigarettes that tasted like chalk. If I roll an at 20, can I eat the mimic before it eats me? Quickly eats 10 balls of allergy medication before very real faith interpreter can stop me from developing ultimate allergy immunity. I would like to inform you all that I have replaced Hungry Face Interpreter's allergy medication with Flintstone vitamin gummies. Although I'm not a big fan of tampering with others' medication, I feel like this was the best course of action. I knew they tasted off, but where on earth did you put them? I ate them. I would like to say one word to anyone who needs to hear it right now. Blorp. Okay, goodbye. Quest loading. Finish loading. Quest asks for the following. Learn how to fish. Learn how to cook fish. Time limit is infinite. Rewards are a boat and a fishing rod. Will you accept? Why and? Hungry chooses yes. Yippee! I get to learn new stuff. They proceed to almost drown while catching a fish. Then, when cooking in the forest, they barely stop a wildfire from starting, but complete the quest in the end. Quest complete. Rewards granted. 1 boat summoning card. 1 fishing rod summoning card. Bonus reward, diving suit and fire extinguisher. That's it. Elongate your fingers so you slam them into a desk while grabbing things. Muffled screams as I yell into a pillow. Eat the pillow. Please don't get any noise complaints. I have an angel and a demon on my shoulder. One tells me to eat a pillow, other warns me of noise complaints as I yell into a pillow. ADHD, Pancake Woman, you two are amazing. Eat it. No! Okay. Ah! I have an angel and a demon on my shoulder. One tells me to eat a pillow, and the other warns me of noise complaints as I yell into a pillow. ADHD, Pancake Woman, you two are amazing. Am I the angle? If so, I'd like to be 82 degrees. Okay, so I'm a little bad at spelling. Out of character, I regret nothing. Out of character, I regret everything. You guys would be happy if you stopped caring. I care about food, and that makes me really happy. Freak behavior. Yep. If I eat 1 burger a second, I could go broke in under 10 seconds. I need a job desperately. Magic hand, you're hungry now. Whoa. I'm always hungry. I'm so hungry I could eat a meal. Error, interpretation not found. I'm so hungry I could eat a corrupted file. I'm so hungry I could eat everything. Is it too late to live the rest of my life as a carpenter bee? It's never too late to follow your dreams, even if those dreams are unique. Thank you. Wait, you meant like the bees that make furniture? Getting this from the hammer, because if so, you are my new role model in life. I just put your IKEA furniture together. Would you be mad if I ate it? As your shoulder angel, I don't think that would be a very good idea. As a carpenter bee, buzz buzz. I'm gonna listen to what I believe the bee is telling me to do. I devour the furniture within an instant. The extremely gullible woman has met her match, a character who constantly lies. Is the liar perchance a woman? And they kiss. Very beautifully. The extremely gullible woman has met her match, a character who consistently lies. I'd never lie to you, lying. The moth theory is still happening, by the way. Anyone who's been reading my normal Tumblr times, the moth theory is still a thing. They're still going. I don't know if I'm going to bother making another video on it, but they are still active. It's exactly like it was in the video. It's funny, it's cute, it's toxic moth theory. What do you want from me? Got any chicken perchance? I'll let you steal some of the fried chicken I make. You make me sick, glutton. Gluttony is better than being called famine again. and the horseman calls me a sinner. Is anyone surprised? No, they are not. Stay away from me, filth. Ho ho ho. Is it wrong to ignore destiny created for you? Is it wrong to believe that what you are won't define you? Is it wrong to avoid causing what you truly hate? Employee staring at me. Sir, this is a Taco Bell. While walking on the street, you have a quest screen pop up in front of you. Quest loaded. Quest complete. Quest requests the following. Follow the script. Rewards. Your place amongst your siblings. Will you accept? Why and Hungryface stares at the notification before pressing no and continues walking forward. Another screen appears in front of you. Are you sure you want to make this action? Why and Hungry stares at the screen annoyed and presses the no button harder this time. I said no. The screen stares unmovingly, glowing all the same as before. What the? Hungry presses the button again in confusion. Why won't you leave? The text changes. We aren't leaving until we get the correct response. Please choose the correct response. Why N? They look at the screen one last time before making up their mind. I said no. Before the screen can update, they punch through the screen, shattering the pieces into their hand onto the floor. Frick off. Through the scattered pieces on the ground, you see one word. Failure. Before leaving, they stomp the pieces into the ground. Going to my old place. Wish me luck. New area unlocked. Home? Upon entering home, Hungryface finds a monolith with 4 seals, one rotting from an unknown pollution, one looking as though it's been hit by an axe many, many times, one decaying, look as though they've been dealing with death's grip, one open and looking as though a creature has been through the chains. Hello, sibling, holding rock, long time no see. The ground shakes as Hungryface starts by cutting open their palm. I hate redoing these stupid blockades. As Hungryface's blood drips down upon War's seal, the sound of metal hitting the chains in an effort to escape is heard by all creatures around the monolith as one axe slips through, slamming into their leg. Oh, love you too, big bro. They say pained as blood is dripping down Hungryface's leg. They finally finish the seal and moving on, ignoring the wound the best they can, as for now, as the blood drenching their leg is fresh red coating. As Hungryface reaches the second seal, they see it decaying form, holding pestilence in barely. They pour the blood falling from their hand and it trying to keep steady with all the blood loss. A lot less struggle from you. They cough violently as some gas leaks from the gate, filling the air, but they still ignore the pain in their lungs as they move on to that seal, the one barely holding him back. They stare down in disgust at his seal, only starting a second later than all the rest. This is your fate. Before they can finish, his hand grips their arm, decaying the top layer as they are forced to jump back and watch in fear as death returns to this plane. Shit. After the first arm reaches out, so follows the second, pushing death outwards, his form incomplete but fixing itself slowly as he looks down on his broken little sibling. He pauses, not worry but disappointment, before he just looks up and leaves the area, just as he came in without a word spoken, silent and quick without a single wasted movement. Hungryface can only look up as he leaves. They feel useless watching what they were. Hungryface can only look up as he leaves. They feel useless watching what they were holding so many times. Hungryface can only look up as he leaves. They feel useless watching what they were so... Hungryface can only look up as he leaves. They feel useless watching it. Hungryface can only look up as he leaves. They feel useless watching what they were holding back so much time fly away. Well, where's the shot? Hungryface has passed out. If you are ever seriously wounded, remember this. The area around you hosts enough life to hold the person together. The words are all that's left going through Hungryface's mind. The words by a brother who had hurt, putting them in this position. As they feel their body falling apart, they absorb what little the plants around them can give, feeling their body pulling itself back together at the same time as the decay. The grass, trees, and flowers around them are all dead. As Hungryface looks at a mile-long radius of decaying nature they caused. I'm sorry. They say knowing how many creatures they have left homeless for a selfish will to live. They look down at their leg that, even though it is partially healed, is still bleeding. Hungry Faith is now sleeping on the roof of a Waffle House for an unspecified amount of time. Waffle House employees have been throwing waffles at me and tried to hit me off the roof, but little do they know I've been eating every single one of them. Moss on the roof. I repeat, moss on the roof. This is the best moment of my life. A portal opens up above the Waffle House Hungry is chilling on. The portal is too small for anything other than a little book to fit through. This is exactly what flies through. A book! It is seemingly undamaged despite the speed at which it is thrown through the portal. The portal seems to be closed behind the book. The book has a title, but it's seemingly gibberish. Most of the text in the book is seemingly nothing but random characters. Most. In the middle of page 4 is exactly a word-for-word copy of what Hungry last posted without the emoji. The inside of the front cover says, "If you found this book, after it has been lost, return to the Library of Babel, the librarian." Hungry Faith is a little surprised by the book. The odds of me getting my own words. They carefully close it not to damage it. I'll figure out how to return that soon. They ran out of waffles and are now throwing hot dogs. That is a thumbnail. That is the thumbnail of this video now. I think it's an accurate depiction of Hungry. Out of character, I'm currently just non-stop bleeding on a roof in lore while posting, by the way, so the Waffle House really doesn't want me to continue to make Blood River fall off of their roof. I don't know, from what I understand, that's pretty normal for a Waffle House. I've never actually been to one because I'm not American, but from what I hear, this is pretty standard. Thinking about your girlfriend? Hex yeah! Actually feels really good not hiding it. I'm really happy for you, but I do miss teasing you about your crush, ooh. Thank you, but this also means I'm now stronger than you. But you don't look like Garnet, I think. And this is the point where I put on the jacket and the bones start appearing. You should go to the hospital if your bones are visible. They're supposed to be under your skin and muscles, oh whoa. You know, something like that did happen to me once way back when. I'm a big girl. I can take having that happen again if it comes to it. Well, I'd rather that not happen to you again, but good to know you'd know how to deal with it. Yeah, breaking bones ain't fun. We should make bones indestructible. I fear you're approaching the conclusion that led to Seed's existence, ooh. No, but listen, if my bones are indestructible, I win the skeleton war for sure. I will ensure you specifically lose. You will fall to the might of my indestructible skeleton. It's looking pretty destructible to me. Just you wait. This seems like a bad plan for me. I think I'll skip to the beating the frick out of your bones stage. You remember the bat, don't ya? I remember dodging it quite a few times, yeah. If you come over here, you ain't gonna get the chance. Your bones are still destructible, and until then, I wouldn't bear you winning a fight with me. On my own turf, I would. Not an invitation. If you come to our house, I'm gonna atomize your shins. You get a damage bonus for staying home, plus 20% on your signature move, plus 90% in range of the woman I love. Wouldn't that mean I give you negative 90%? Shoot. Hey, Kane, let me fight on your side if this comes to blows. Sounds like a good deal. Yuri, listen, if they ain't playing fair, I'm recruiting you too. This is why I can't go to sleep in the middle of a conversation. You should know I am not good at fighting, ooh. Strength in numbers. I guess I can provide strength if needed, ooh. And if you want swords, I got them. I'm not gonna kill anyone. But if you chop off their legs, you're awfully violent, aren't you? Get out of here. Can I watch with popcorn? I mean, I'm already in the process of getting popcorn, so... who the frick are you? Get some extra for you. Any fancy flavor salts, extra butter, Skittles to mix in? I mix M&Ms, but I feel as though we will probably get attacked if we watch. Aren't you, like, technically immortal yourself? I am sure I saw you bleeding out on the roof of a Waffle House the other day, and you seem fine now. Oh, wait, you probably still feel pain. I'm still on the roof with a lot of random foods they throw up here, but yes, I'm functionally immortal with all the pain of a normal person, so I'd rather not get stabbed by Yuri or something. Are you in the right emotional state to receive a 50-kilogram blueberry and whipped cream layer cake launched via catapult directly through your bedroom window? No, but do it anyway, please. This would fix me. I wish it was strawberry so I could de-seed more. I am perfectly happy with the blueberry one, please. I will eat some of that anytime, any day, but I'm currently stuck on a Waffle House, so can it be aimed at the roof? I know this is the second time I've asked, but can I please join you on the roof? I mean, if you ignore the blood, sure, I guess. By whatever do you mean? All I see is syrup and waffles and hash browns? Don't drink the red syrup and eat whatever you want. D&D is just kink. A good DM would homebrew it. Players are just subs who treat DOMs as a kink dispenser. Okay, rude. We don't always do that. Sometimes we steal from each other. Would this be the time someone would make a be a good boy, quiet down, the DMs are talking joke? Oh wait. I once saw a DM take out a horny hammer inflatable thing because a player kept thirsting over the BBEG. My spirit animal is a fish that flopped so much that it somehow made it back onto water because I have no clue what I'm doing, but it's working. Would you care for a breakfast muffin? Yes, very much so. Thank you. A military-grade medical kit is tossed up onto the roof of the Waffle House with a note attached. The note says, "For goodness sake, properly close the wound on your leg, oh sibling of mine. Also, don't worry about the end times coming just yet. Pest is the only one who has to start it after all. Your darling sibling war." The back of the note also has text and it reads, "P.S. I am only out because I am bored. I will reseal myself later. P.P.S. Also, I may have done some soul searching while sealed, and well, you may see if I run into you." Faith yells in the general direction this came from. "As long as you aren't going to Canada, we are okay for now. Thanks for the medical supplies as well, but you are the one who threw the axe." Yo, is everything okay? What was that? I heard a big thud. Did they finally throw up a chair? Nah, but BRB, I'm returning a book. Hungry Faith gets down with a newly bandaged leg and limps off to return a book. "If you want a chair, I'll bring one back." "No, it's fine. Be careful." "I will be, and thanks," they yell back. "Have found an IKEA. They will have to drag me out screaming." Dude, you should get the potato pancakes. They're so fire. I'll eat every possible food they have, for my hunger is truly endless. I found out today eating dust bunnies is not a healthy habit. Cause of comedically large dust clouds seems to fill the area. I believe my body may be eating itself. Hey, hungry, got any advice? Cookies and crackers? Instructions unclear. I accidentally ate my laptop. You know what, I've done the same thing. I can't even argue. Then I'm gonna creatures hungry. I will make you meal. They take a menu of most foods on Earth for you to choose from as they struggle to fit into a waiter outfit. I generally don't understand gender, not gonna lie. I know the two base ones and non-binary. I am open to learning and I'll respect the other gender pronouns. There's just so many now that with all the other stuff I have going on, I can't keep track. No, I mean, like, I understand that people have them and how they work. I just genuinely don't feel attached to it, really, and I thought that was, like, common, I guess. Oh, I think there's a gender for... Did you just have a stroke? Oh, Lord. Nope, plugged in a charger wrong. Okay, yeah, don't do that. Non-toxic gender fluid. Yummy. Thing in the corner getting scalded by scientists for eating more uranium. Was it tasty though? Definitely, it's amazing and very sour. Pass me some? Hungryface slips a small box with some to you. They don't know I have this. Crack it open to make sure it's real. So, what's the box made of? Lead, so you have a snack afterwards. I don't really care for the taste of lead, but it's good to know I won't be irradiating anything. Oh well, enjoy a snack anyway. Hungryface climbs to the closest high point and then goes to sleep immediately. Question, but do you know any good places to open a bakery? Feels like being on the future could probably stop me from going to a spot that leads to me getting shut down. Okay, this is like loop 47 of this. I've been at this for weeks. Corner of 8th and Main should be good. Thanks, but are you good? I am betting on a lot of people's rules that you need a nap. Overworking is not healthy. Last time I took you up on that offer, my hat went missing. I'm pretty sure you ate it. I think you can't blame that on me because that's a different version of me technically. What if I hand you a pillow? At least use this soon, then even if you don't trust me, sleep is important. Insulin should be free, or at least cheaper if you medically need it consistently. The inventor of insulin didn't patent it because he wanted it to be affordable. And this is why I hate people, because they turned something with pure intentions into what it is today. Okay, I'm gonna sleep on your roof now. Okay, please don't go in front of the satellite dishes. Deal! You hear a thump as they plop onto your roof. You wake up to the smell of smoke and a fire alarm. I yell down to check if everything's okay, then very quickly go to where I last saw Bad Nerd. I smell what is either a really burnt meal or a burning house. It's nothing, I'm just trying to microwave pizza for dinner. Oh, thank God. Do you want better food? Because I can cook something better than pizza if you want. I don't have anything except microwave dinners in the house, so I don't know how you would do that. Or a stove. Magic is made for this exact reason, my scientific friend. Now watch this. Hungry Face seemingly summons a piece of small steak from their bag before they put down a scroll, starting a small contained fire that they use to slowly cook the steak with the spare pan they have. The fire seems to not make smoke, strangely. I like to imagine a hungry nose-booped nerd before starting to cook. I think that's a required part of this scene. Do you have a roof I can lay on? Just curious. I've been feeling really tired lately. Uncle, I'm homeless. I don't have a roof. Why is it that everyone is homeless? Have you seen housing and rent prices? I don't have a job. I have lived off nature for so long and slept in a tree. Do I sound like I own a computer to look at houses? I just assumed everyone get one for free. Just go to the woods and build a cabin. But then I can't bother Waffle House employees. I'm gonna go sleep in the first tree I find. Hungry Fate then proceeds to go into a tree with a beehive and get stung over 90 times. Ow. I have unused floors in my tower if you need somewhere to sleep. Hey, you seem like a totally sane person anyways. Can I sleep on your roof? If you don't have a house, then yeah, get a house. I want to sleep on your roof of your house. They put a large amount of cookies in the container and hand them to you as an offer to get you to say yes. I destroy housing, actually. Okay, but, like, what if I just float above you and pretend I'm sleeping on your roof? Currently on my way to an IKEA to build a castle in the plushie section and stab anyone who dares to try entering. Hey, I have an axe for you. I would say sorry, but, like, you know how I get around violence, Sib. It's the same way you get around the spare burger sitting there. I can't argue with that, but, here. They hand the axe back. Don't throw it at me this time, please. They're hiding a comedically large plate of food behind their back. V hammer spaces the axe away. I make no promises, but I probably won't. I'm gonna make my castle now. The cops will be here in an hour or two. I hope you have a good meal. She then walks away towards the plushie section. Have fun! They wave goodbye as they walk back to the area with food, but turn back and yell, when the cops come, they use these things called tasers that electrocute, so it's like summoning weak lightning. And they also have pieces of metal that shoot more metal at high speeds. You missed a lot of new weapons. Good luck! Thanks for the warning! V yells back. Everyone in the nearby vicinity is staring at the two of them. What the frick just happened? I'm currently stuck in the ventilation system in an IKEA. Please help. Why don't you just eat your way out? I've seen you eat things that are less edible than metal before, Sib. Or do you want me to take my axe to the bottom of the vent system and potentially accidentally cut you? Actually, now that I think about it, stay there. Hungry Fate contemplates all their life choices as they cough up more dust. I really have grown to hate eating dust. And now I'm trapped in a closeted box of it, so anything is better than this heck. Hungry Fate slowly starts hearing the metal scraping noises coming closer and closer. Hungry can't decide whether to be scared over the possibility of being stabbed or happy at the idea of possible freedom, so they just prepare for the worst and hope for the best. The floor starts rotting where violence scratched it. Oh? Hungry is confused on why this is happening. A mound of mold and rot begins to grow out of it. Hungry yells out for violence and confusion. Hey, something is happening, V. It looks odd from out here too, Valence yells back. It's like the metal is rotting and this feels like Pesty's doing. Ooh, spooky. I guess they're out as well. Whatever it is, it makes the metal weaker. The spear is driven up through the vent, just barely missing Hungry's head. I bite the spear tip, so when she pulls the spear out, I come with it. Ooh, yummy. Get off my spear. Never. You can see a seemingly delirious look in their eyes. V hears cop sirens. Frick it, let's bounce. V lets go of the spear and starts running, noticeably stumbling at the beginning due to the mold. I will get you some food once we get out here. Valence yells to convince Hungry to come along. Hungry follows V as they are still holding the spear in their mouth, eating it like a large pretzel stick. The urge to bake, but impatience to watch the food be made and not eat it at every step. I have the same weakness. The moon is in fact not cheese, and just a bunch of really bad tasting rocks. Oh. Define alive, not dead. Rocks. They are not alive, and so they're dead. Well, they aren't really dead though, so current status is unknown. I would like to introduce you to the term inanimate. Hey, don't call my program that. They are just having a small question of existence and stuff. Currently they're running on an old learning model, so they have been asking a lot of questions. I don't think that they turn out evil, but who knows? It'll be fun to see. P.S. You trashed them by calling them inanimate, so thanks for the new info. Oh my gosh, it's so cute, yet looks so tasty. Oh. I've eaten the Walcon candy and now slither around in your walls, making noise at midnight. Insert scary ghost sound. I have been buried by a child at the beach. Making a poorly edited version of Kirby with my hair. Sitting in the corner currently because apparently unlimited food doesn't mean I get to start eating the metal bowl thing and holding the food until it's empty. Gah. I'm going back to the Waffle House roof if anyone needs me. No you don't. If they stole a backpack from IKEA and is now leaving the book in there until they go to the library to return it. Why are you hungry, and am I possible food? I am hungry for, actually I don't even know exactly, but you are not food to me. But I think Kane would consider you food. Hamburger. Yeah. Beetle bread. I love them. Oh, so cute. The bottom even works so well. Oh, it's good. Lol. UV Uwu voicing due to a bet. I hate the fact I have to do this and wear a wife. I know a website that can help with the conversion of the text to Uwu if you need help there. That was considered cheating by the launch. Oof, well, best of luck to you. How long do you have to do the Uwu voice for? 2 weeks, and it's fucking hard because I keep forgetting I have to do it. 2 freaking weeks? What you have gotten if you won? $20. This is not worth $20. You got scammed. I thought I would win. Oh. Welcome back. V got knocked out by an absurdly dense school notebook being thrown at her. She still hasn't woken up, but she is now resistant to notebooks being thrown at her. Oh, that's cool. How on earth did that happen? She fought a meta-aware interpreter, whatever that means. You know what? I won't ask. Have we met any other timelines? Just wondered because being around you gives me extreme deja vu. We met several times in like 30 timelines. Well, I hope our last interaction were at least pleasant. The only reason I'm not due to you is because I'm not made of edible materials. Trust me when I say, if I didn't do anything, it's because I enjoy your company. I've eaten many non-edible things that if any person even tried to touch it, would have killed them on the spot. I gathered I lost like 3 arms to you. I had to replace my arms a few times because of you. Ocean, I almost started the apocalypse and I don't know what's happening anymore. Can I sleep on the couch again? Ocean stares confused for a long moment. Sure. Ocean looks too tired to question whatever happened. Hungry curls up into a ball on the couch and goes to sleep immediately. With a sigh, Ocean fetches a blanket and pillow for their tired friend. Ocean also makes a sandwich and leaves it with some chips on a plate, along with a glass of water for when Hungry wakes up. Sweet dreams. How would that work if you also had a seal at one point? Or am I misunderstanding? I didn't make the seals, but let's say they didn't know magic in the world of man before me. I thought you were just maintaining the seals because you could not vouch for how stable the other three were. So in reality, I've only been containing like one of them constantly. Balance is just unstable as frick, but also an immortal body still, so they can die. So I made it so they're reborn in the prison. Same with death, so in reality, I did a lot of things that were not the best choices. But I was also the only one of us sane enough to know we shouldn't be free. I was supposed to be the power source to keep us contained, but turns out when you give people powerful magic, they don't want to drain your blood in an eternal prison, so I had to do it once my seal broke off. They can't remember these events luckily, but still, I don't trust them. Okay, so how I understand what you just said is that you were, number one, you helped a group of people seal one of the other horsemen because you know how dangerous the horsemen were. Violet was added because she has a mortal form and the sealing point was made from her form's regeneration point, along with the fact that war is commonly not a good thing. Number 3, the only accounts for the 3 horsemen. I think I might be missing something. Okay, so you know how the more advanced an immune system gets, well, the resulting accumulation of the universal balance of power create pestilence. Why is still a mystery to me, but to stop a worldwide death, I sealed them. Also, one last thing, the creation is supposed to simulate a consistent time stop on the inside, so they only notice a few things if it weakens. But without an infinite power source, my blood, it wears off, only slowing time slightly. And the actual monolith itself is alive at this point, so I've been attempting to help it through different means. If I were to combine the crude oil with battery acid, I could make a drink that rivals Monster Energy. Ooh, but like, can I have some? From Skyrim, I bring you the sweet roll. Thanks. They eat the sweet roll happily. You know the saying, eat the rich, right? Flirting with upper management is strictly against corporate policy. Get back to work. I wish I could throw that 10th floor window so bad right now. I'm adopting you as Fern. It's too late to say no. Oh, hello there. Sure. Do you want some soup? Ooh, soup. Yay. Plus 2 favor points from Hungry Faith. I must make cake for everyone. I'll even give gifts very willingly given from the rich. Do you think people would actually come to a restaurant I open, or will they be too scared to come in? Hey, someone gave quest giver instructions on how to become sentient. You should probably go and watch over it so that it doesn't go mad or something. Wait, what the? I kind of want to see where this goes, but I don't want to release a world-ending threat. Reboot it is. Due to an unforeseen series of accidents, I have managed to spill the bubble soap in my eyes and mouth. This is a cry for help. My eyes burn so much right now. Hi, I'm not just any gender food. I'm gender acid. Devolves homophobic person telling me to choose a side already. Ah, the joy of being outside the regular bounds of gender and the joy of a trans/homo/LGBTQIA+ phobe dying. I'm behind you. Who are you? A very hungry individual who is curious with what you do. Oh, okay, I'm not a very good cook if that's what you're after. I can build a microwave though. Can I just sit here and watch you work? Technology seems interesting. I never truly got to understand it. Sure, but 90% of what I do is sit at a computer and do math. How much weight could this bear? Is this structure strong enough to handle itself? How do I get this code to have a time complexity under N2? Oh god, what did I miss in evolution? I understood none of that, but oh well, still gonna watch. Luckily for you, someone just hit the area with a depigmentation beam, so I'm trying to figure out how to reverse it. We gotta do experiments. Ooh, yippee, new things. Hungry seems excited to learn something new. I'm behind you. Who are you? They're the 3rd horseman, and technically my aunt. Horsemen? Like the ones who are supposed to bring the apocalypse? I'm gonna go build a bunker or something. How do they even cause an apocalypse? Should I astralize all the vaccines and blow them across the city? Start working on genetically modified potatoes to increase yield to be more resilient? Work on resisting old age? Personal shield generators to prevent violence? I have so much work to do! Nah, apocalypse still 1 or 2 millennia away. It's fine. Oh, okay. You asked who they are, and the answer is that. I'm gonna sleep on your roof, and you can't stop me. Okay, I guess. Do you want me to, like, put a spare mattress up there for you or something? A mattress would be very nice. You have gained +3 favor points. Spirited Feast. The way I would have to stop myself from eating that in a second. Whoa, God, it's perfect. It burns. Let me eat it. That looks so freaking good. Hi, one of the Whispers here. It turns out that Ares, half-brother of your uncle, is also one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Also, she's trans and goes by VR Violence. The frick? Who are you? The Whispers don't sound like that. Also, if they're trans, don't tell people their dead name. I think I may know who you're talking about. Hey, Violence Faith Interpreter? Are they talking about you? Oh, you are Herm's niece. I don't believe we've met, but yeah, the Sanan was talking about me. Nice to meet you. Also, I believe Sanan was just trying to establish a connection between us or something. Huh, cool. Yeah, Hermes has been missing for a while. And I think he made me his successor because I've gotten some powers and my blood is orange now. Anyway, my name is Courier X. Most people just call me X. I knew X. He talked about you once during his visits to me, where then and the other horsemen were sealed. How long were you sealed for? Because I'm 20X. Did Uncle Hermes do time travel? I was sealed for like 5, 10, 15 decades. I've honestly lost count. But you were one of the actually interesting things he started bringing up relatively recently, like within the last 5 to 10 years. I could tell he generally cares about you, kid. My uncle could time travel. Wait, is the apocalypse happening? Because Hungry said that they might have started the apocalypse. The apocalypse isn't happening yet. Hungry almost accidentally started it, but it isn't set to happen for at least 1,000 to 2,000 years more. Sadly, those frickers who sealed me and the others away could not seem to understand that fact. And that was me. Yep, it was definitely random people with no knowledge of anything. Yep, 100% blame the evil random people. You scare me. Why? I'm just trying to share the joy I feel with others. Shared joy is double joy after all. You're just unnaturally happy. It's scary. How is me being joyful scary? I am just seeing the most positive side of all I can. I feel like if I showed you a corpse, you would find a bright side. Did you get a lobotomy? I mean, that corpse is nourishing things with its decay, and the person who it once was could have been a bad person. Faith looks concerned, then opens a portal under them to escape this interaction. Today is Nomura Creature's birthday. She's now 20 years old. Wow, wham, wham. Congrats, chucks chocolate fudge cake at you because, yeah, and it lands in your hands. I devoured the fudge cake and pat my tummy. You're on the list of interpreters. Technically, I'm not an interpreter. I just use a profile picture as a base, but I guess I can still be on the tier list with magic. What the heck? There's so many of them. I just don't try with the tier lists anymore. You know, hold on, actually. Messenger made a Google Doc for this. So here you have it. This one is Skyrim, by the way. Then you got Crypt, Weird, Non-Earthling. Just kind of scroll down. Yeah. We have a lot of these guys. So, you know, that's cool. Anyone thinking, oh, why don't you do a video on all of them? This is why. Come on. What do you want me to do here? Oh, boy. I'm curious, since I don't know how history would remember me, anyone know possible figures I've been interpreted as? Considering everything we know, I think his name is pronounced Taranga? Tarangata? Something around those lines? I'm sorry, it's a French guy. I'll put up the name and like stuff of him right now, but like he ate a lot. His body was deformed. He would eat like 4 times the rations and still be found scarfing down garbage. He would crush animal heads and then eat the full animal. Like spew out the bones, owl style. He ate a baby one time. That was a thing. Yeah, I feel like that's probably who Hungry was, but you know, Hungry's nicer. Collecting places to sleep because I'm just a little tired every day and it won't stop. Domino's, what'd you do to my buffalo pizza? How much I wish magic was commonplace, because I could do so much with magic if people wouldn't freak out. I mean, like, imagine. I'm a trans person who wants to swap genders. Boom, magic gender swap. I'm a transphobic person or sexist. Boom, magic gender swap. I can't go out in public without people bumping into me. Ew, I'm in contact with strangers. Boom, magic force field. I would be a lot happier with life. Magic, you say? Yep, magic, my favorite creations. Every time someone says something like, I like pools, and frickin' pool faith interpreter just materializes and be like, pools, you say? Generally, where are you all coming from? I just don't question and follow the person. I mean, I do too, but like, still. I genuinely am surprised no pool faith popped into this yet. I'm aggressively hugging the next person who at me. I'm bored, don't judge me. Yo, hungry! Hungry Faith seemingly appears out of nowhere and jumps into hugging you. I freeze like a deer and just kind of fall over. They look at you, still hugging you on the ground. You okay? Face in the grass and muffled. Rolling over and hugging back. Yeah, I'm good. Yay! I literally have no plans for us today, so you're stuck with me now. No complaints. Remembers the state of the world and Tumblr disproportionately banning trans people and people of color. About this. Hungry Faith notices you, long pause. I mean, life's good right now at least. Every moment you take for granted is one wasted, so do happy stuff. Do you think bricks would be crunchy if you ate them? I think they would be crumbly and a bit sweet. Hey, hungry? I can say with certainty that it depends on how old they are, and they get less sweet with time and become more bitter, but always have a satisfying crunch. By chance, is there anything I should avoid on Hungry's menu? The meat pies. Even I don't know where she gets the meat. Oh, well, I don't really eat meat, but yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I heard someone talking about meat pies. I'm interested. Can we get one? Sure, but I highly recommend being open to literally anything because I'm pulling some pocket dimension that really shouldn't have anything in it. It's in the names. Now Vim wants to try these magical pies of nonsense and unreason. Hey, Unc, want to help me kill a homophobic horse? Very much, yes. Alright, I'll let you know once it's time. Hey, do you have incendiary rifle rounds? I have a homophobic horse to kill. I haven't gotten around to getting whatever the proper license to get one, nor have I had the chance to steal one yet, sorry. However, I'm down to try and kill a homophobe. Alright, cool, I'll just go get some. I'll let you know when it's time. Time to prepare. First, special bullets. Goes to the nearest military base and steals high explosive incendiary rifle rounds. Second, the melee weapon. Collects the sword of Sapphics. Clad in cargo pants, a Hawaiian shirt, green bomber jacket, and blue fedora with message deliverer slung on her back and the sword of Sapphics on her side. Eyes glowing, X makes the call. Hungry? Violent? It's time. Yippee! I'm ready. Hungry Faith has only what looks like 20 scrolls and a dagger. Before I continue, I want to point out the mental image of this. Messenger, you have given me so much gender envy. The mental image of this is just... wow. Are you able to stop portals? Yep, that's like my only use. Good, the horse can't portal away then. Now, we just need to wait for Violent, and we can begin. And that'll be it. So, a little bit of a longer video this week, admittedly, but I had a lot of fun with it. I hope you did too. And like always, I wish you all an absolutely fantastic week.